Alright guys, I welcome you back to the second part of this video where I'm continuing with the part I just finished. And so we move straight in. We concluded with the tools present in this toolbox, and so we go to FX. Now FX simply helps you to advance the quality of an image. And so it possesses interesting qualities that you can find time and then discover. By just selecting any of them, you see the effect presented on the image, and then you can tap it again to regulate how they should affect the image, their degree of exposure to the quality you're applying. Okay. If you want to use the black and white tool, it is down here. This is a black and white option. Now the blur tool is also one option. These are the three I'll talk about. The rest you can have a discovery of them. If you have any one you are finding difficult to deal with, you can just DM me. Let's move on. Now the retouch help you to edit critically. If you want to have a detailed edit of an image involving the face, altering the smoothness of the face, the soft blur, the blemishes that you want to remove, the wrinkles that you want to remove, you want to alter the hair of the color of the hair, if you want to alter the eye, the teeth, all of these options are there readily available for access. But note that those with crowns cannot be selected. You can also tap on the auto to just have a nice edit according to the system edit options, and in the end you have a very nice image produced. Okay, let's move on. Now remove BG cannot be used since it has the crown on it, because it would have just removed the background. So you use the remove BG app I helped you with to do your background removal. Now this helps you to select stickers. Then let's move on to test. Now this is a very important aspect that I will spend quite appreciable time on. Every design possesses some important components, of which image is one, and then text is also one. Now text, which you can also call typeface or font, is in this form. Now when you type, let's say touch, the letters in it, let's say the T, the O, the C, and the H and I are just tests. They are letters. But the nature which they are written is what we call font. Okay. Now let me explain this and return to the concept I was just explaining. This button here helps you to change the alignment. So if it is to be left, this right align, you just tap to the right, this right align, tap again, sends it to the left align, then you tap again, it brings it to the center. So it is just by tapping and it keeps changing. All right, let's select it. Now, as I was saying, that the letters are the TOOCHI, but the nature which it is written is the font. So down here, you are presented with, you are given a lot of fonts that you can choose from. So this is Archivo Black, this is Bunya, and we have other fonts given. But take note that those in crowns should not be selected. If not, your final work won't be able to save. Okay. Now, once the font is selected, you can alter the color of the font. You can select any of the colors which suits your work. All right. Let's move on. Black is okay. If you want to pick a color from the background tool, you can use this pick option. Pipette tool there, you can tap on it. Once this tool displays, you send the plus. Let me take it again. The plus. Send the plus to the area you want to pick its color. So once the plus falls on the area, the color is being displayed in this round part. So once it is selected and you like it, you just leave it and the color is being picked and it shows nicely on your test. Now you can use this part to just give it a stroke or an outline. You can use this to regulate the degree of its exposure. You can change the colors of it. And there you are, a very nice work. Alright, you can alter the opacity. The opacity talks of the visibility of the text, and so zooming it out or shifting it to the left will make it not visible, but as you zoom it to the right, it makes it visible. Now shadow gives it a shadow. It just gives the work a shadow, so you can use this to regulate the degree to which the shadow can be shown, and this to alter the opacity of the shadow. Now let's move on. This is bend. Now the bend, just as we know, will bend your work. Okay, now let me talk about this option. Now this is used to select color for the test. When you shift it to the left here, this is a gradient option which helps you to select 2 or more colors to be applied on the same test. Okay, so if you want to, this is a black and white option, so you can pick another color by tapping on any of them. So when you tap on this, then you want to substitute the place to be showing a different color. So let's say we want an orange color here. You just select it, and this part, so we want a red color here. So let's say a red color. Now this is what we have. You can use this to regulate its nature, and then here is what we have in the end. Okay, you can select texture, and then once the textures show, you can choose any of them. Wow, yeah, the textures. So once they come, you can just tap on them, and any of them will show. It will be affected. It will be displayed on the work. All right, let's move on. It is not still back. Okay, so if, for instance, you want to add a font, let's say these fonts are not what you like, but you want to add a font, you can tap on this part. So once you tap on it, the fonts will be displayed. This region is the fonts that were already given by the system. You can tap on my font here. When you tap on my font, you add font. Then it will lead you to your storage where you add font on your own. So if, say, I want to add these 3 fonts, you just select them and then add. See, it will be available here where you can just tap and it applies. Okay, once they are applied like this, if you want to return it to the usual font, you need to go back again and send it to the discovery option to select the fonts there, and before the automatically given fonts return. Okay, now for instance, if you want to add another test, but you want to repeat the same features of the previous test on it. Note it that you want to add another test but repeat the same features. So what you do is to just select the test, go to this layer option, then you tap on duplicate. So once it duplicates, you can edit this one and add your own text. This is how to edit. You double tap on it, so you take it again, you double tap on it, then it is selected for you to edit. So let's say Tochi, the genius creator. You just select it, then there you go. You can edit it. And then there you go. You see, you added this text and you said it should also show the same feature as the already chosen text. And so if you want to add another text but don't want to replicate a feature, you need to unselect the text. So you just tap on an empty space, then this option shows where you tap and add a new text. So let's say let's go. Tap on it and you see this one gives another font with a different feature altogether. All right, that's okay. All right, let's move on. So you can go back. Now you can add photo through this option. So you can, maybe you have your background there, you have added your text, maybe subsequently you want to add a photo. An additional photo can be added by this part. You just tap on it and it leads you to your images where you can choose from a wide range of images. You can tap on the recent here button to help you to get access to your gallery where you can choose an image from. Okay, let's go to the fit option. Now the fit helps you to fix your image in a background. So if you squeeze it in, you see the image is displayed there. The image is displayed wonderfully. And so that is it. The image is being laid on another background. So if you want to have, because the background showing here is white, you want to alter it, you can change the color of the background. That is it. You can tap on this background to set it to automatically giving backgrounds. So I don't know why they are not displaying, but I think it's the network. Or they will show if you have it on yours, you just tap and it will be selected. Sorry. Now the image is also images that you have, but there are custom images too that will display. But if you want your own image, you tap on this one and add your own image. You add your own image by tapping on this option to add your own image. Okay, let's move on. You can add shadow and operate on the nature with which the shadow should be displayed. Okay, let's move on. You can add brushes. Now this is a wonderful tool which help you to add brushes. Now it depends on which one you select. Now if you select this one helps you to draw just a line. So as you can see, this is a freehand line that you are adding. You can regulate the size of the line. You use this to draw short dash lines. You can alter the size of the line. You can as well alter the color of it. Now this one gives you the chance to produce a neon effect with your line. You just tap on it, you can regulate the size, and then the color that should be reflected by the neon can be just selected here. Then there you go. That's a nice neon produce. This one too are options you can add. You can select this erase to just clean off the whole thing. The parts you don't want to show can be cleaned by erasing. Okay, let's move on. And you can add shapes too with this option. and also operate on them. You can add strokes, you can add lines, you can add a lot of options here. Let's move on. Now to close, I'd want to talk about how to save an image. How to save an image. Now, if you are done with your work and you see maybe you have presented a very nice work and want to finally save, you look at the options up here. These are usual buttons we've met, and then what we know them as is the same thing here. This as redo, then this as undo. Okay. Now, to save, you can tap on this option, but this one saves it to PiscArt. But this one saves it to your gallery. So once you are done, you just tap it and you see it is saved to your photo gallery. Then you are good to go. All right, guys. I close this session here, and then I say God bless you so much, and hoping to have a nice time with you in the subsequent videos. I want to encourage you to take the trainings serious, and if you have any problem, you can just link up. I'm always at your service. All right, guys, it's still your humble servant Tochi, and I want to end here. Catch you up in the next video. Bye bye.